been going over the rules. You must trust them to lead you. Now, if you have any loose items, phones or pages, jewelry that is loose, you want to hold on to those things tightly. You do not want to drop them. You will not want to stop a long way to find them. Now, as I said, do not forget the people in the white lab coat. They will save you if you have to be saved. Are there any questions? Well, that's good, because I probably would not answer them for you. I am too grumpy to do that. Now, as you proceed along your way, you will encounter creatures which will be very close to you. But do not worry, they will not touch you at any time. So please do not touch them.
Don't touch me, I won't touch you.
They will not touch you. Now proceed onward, and good luck.
You're into year 2 of PsychoPath. How's it going so far?
So far, it's going great. We've had some setbacks with weather. A tree fell on part of the attraction, but we've got that all taken care of, and we're up and going. We're excited. We're ready. Have good crowds.
Now, something we got to talk about. You know, a couple years ago, you and I met at the Tava Tavern. We talked ghost stories. You have a fascination with fear. You're someone that believes in ghosts, admires ghosts, loves fear, and the PsychoPath Project has been your baby. How do you come up with the ideas, the frights? How do you play on people's fears?
A lot of it comes from my fear. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm afraid. There's certain things that get me. I don't like being out in the woods by myself at night. As a matter of fact, here when we're shutting down, I always make somebody go with me. So a lot of it comes from myself. I think we all share a lot of the same fears. Some of us have fears of spider or fears of the dark or the unknown, and so you just combined all of that here, and it comes together.
You know, there is a fascination with fear nationwide. I think Blair Witch Project had a lot to do with that. There's a new MTV show called Fear out right now, and people are making money, and people are having a good time, and all that with fear and the fascination of it. You see that just growing in popularity?
I think so, and for me, a lot of it comes from, and I think our fascination comes from, it's a challenge. It's like we are able to challenge ourselves to do things like this and see if we're able to make it through. And when we make it through, we just feel that much more better about ourselves. It's like, yeah, I passed. I passed the test, and you're able to go on and face another challenge. So maybe what we're doing here is preventing them with their own personal challenge.
Well, this year, if someone went on the trail last year, that really doesn't matter because this year's trail is totally different. Let's walk the trail.
Totally different. We have a new segment at the very beginning, our maze, and that's your test to see if we can get through to make it actually onto our path. A new swamp area. This year we have Headless Horseman, which was very big last year when the movie came out. New spider areas, several more chainsaws on the path. In the dark a lot on this trail, a lot more than last year.
I feel like I'm on the Blair Witch Project.
Okay, and the trail is longer this year. And what would you tell somebody out there wondering whether they should come? How do you coax them in?
Coax them in because it's really not that scary. You make it scary. The person coming through, they stand in line or they're waiting for the next bit to come up, and their imagination is what makes it scary. We could walk through in the daylight and you wouldn't be terrified. You turn the lights off, it gets dark, and your imagination kicks in, just like it does with me, and that's when it becomes scary. Josh in here? Okay, Johnny. You know where Josh is? Okay, because I want Josh to be in charge of lanterns. Because he does that camping stuff and he knows how.
But Gary, baby doll, have you decided what I'm doing?
Yeah, you're the blacklight face.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Cool. Just had never gone beyond that. Whatever, I always took this one.
Okay, this is your first year with PsychoPath. Of course, you're part of the drama, so you're down here a lot anyway, and you become friends with all of these people. Why did you decide to help out on every one of your weekends in October in PsychoPath?
Well, a lot of it had to do with the fact that I didn't have a job immediately after Stephen Foster closed. So, that was part of it, and we started working on it while the show was still going on during the summer. So you just kind of get sucked into it. I didn't get to do the actual trail last year. I helped out during the summer, but I had a job that started right after the show closed.
Now let's talk about your character. It's a new character on the trail, something that no one saw last year.
As we were getting things together and planning all the tricks and scares and everything, we got in these voice changer boxes, and Johnny and I were just messing around with them one day, and one of them made my voice sound like this little girl. So Gary got the idea of having just like a little girl ghost out in the woods. It wasn't going to be a scare necessarily, but just something that everybody would see and just kind of be a little bit creepy. So that's what I'm doing.
Can I come with you?
And how have they reacted so far to you?
So far, it's been pretty much that. It's been kind of creepy, eerie sort of thing. And sometimes I'll talk to him. Sometimes I'll follow him a little bit, which kind of gets him running. And sometimes I'll just stop and talk to me, which I'm not real sure how to handle that.
Bye. Are you in like or something?
Why you all enjoy spending your weekends scaring people?
Well, it's Halloween, and we get to dress up. And there's nothing more fun than that. We get to put on this cool makeup and run out in the woods and scare people, and it's just really fun.
Okay, now let's talk about your area in the woods right now and who you portray.
I play the Scarecrow. And my section of the woods is a cornfield. We've actually built a wall of corn, and there are about 10 scarecrows that are inside the cornfield, and I am one of them.
Now the makeup you're putting on, explain to us what you're doing right now.
I'm putting liquid latex on my face to blend it into the hood that I'm wearing, and it helps to stick the hood to my face, and also for me to be able to blend the makeup in, so it looks like my entire face is a hood, like a scarecrow would be.
Now you're wearing a lot of stuff out there. You're wearing some straw and things like that, and you're right in the middle of the trail. Tell us, you've been doing this a few nights now. How's it going?
It's going very well, very well. We're getting a very good reaction. We're scaring people. They're screaming, so that's good.
People are frightened of scarecrows.
They are.